start. They're doing the starting lineups right now. All right. Oh, the JV boys fared better today.
Yeah, they played pretty good. The third period was very good, but just that's probably their best complete game that they've played all year. So
I was watching part of it. May have to go back and watch the remainder later tonight.
yeah, but yeah, it was good. It was a good thing to see for those boys, and they've struggled putting total three periods together, and today they did it. And to come, they were down by one and came back and won. So
Nice.
good play by them.
Hopefully,
And Trenton Westman in net was fabulous. So did a
good.
really good job.
What happened with Warren Westman? I know we were listening in, and I know he got a game misconduct with
Yeah.
no other penalty assessed. So
He
was
said
talking
something to the ref that was not. I guess he didn't
Nice.
like. We were wondering if it was the wording or the tone.
or combination of the two, maybe.
I think it was more the wording,
Oh.
like a couple of words that he used that maybe didn't.
Yeah. But hopefully less posts today for the JV boys. So
Yeah.
So
Yep.
more in the back of the net. All right, face off won by Busher. Pushes that back to Hollingsworth. Good to have him back in the lineup today. Whoa, there's that weird kick out I mentioned last night. Tied up back behind the net. Sent around the corner. Back behind the net. Hollingsworth retrieves that. High flip up, but not out off Des Moines Players Club, but Now to Walsh, who flips that forward, neutral ice. Des Moines now. Pass broken up by Hollingsworth. Good stick left and back check there by Cutler. Sent back in, back behind the net. Watch that weird kick out once again. Edwards sends that up, just out of the reach. Oh, that smart play by Des Moines not to touch the puck, because they were going for a change. If they touched that, that would have been too many men on the ice. Good intercept read there by Tyler Wynn. Shot up in the netting, so for those at home may have been wondering, that's why that was not called an icing, because the boys could have touched it, which would have resulted in a penalty, so therefore no icing. All right, Chase Evans with the face-off, wins that back to Bobby Lee. Found out last night why he didn't play the third period. His back was hurting. Puck sent down in the Des Moines Capital Zone. They retrieve. Flipped up off the glass. Glove down by Bobby Lee. Picked it up. Took a quick shot, but off. Oh, wow, we let that kid get around us. We don't want any more of those breakaway opportunities like we saw last week. And there we go once again. We had our boys pinched in, and just another defensive breakdown, resulting in a Des Moines Capital score. Too many odd man rushes for my liking this weekend, Scott.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Preble and Marble out there. Icing. Being Kate to face off now. Pushes that one back behind the net. Des Moines gets their first center round. Tipped up. Marble at the point. Holds that in. Sent back in on net. Pushed aside by the goalie. Being Katie backhand pass. Tied up in skates. Squirts free. Being Katie tries to get the shot off. Has his stick held up on that shot. Battle in the corner ensues. We come away with it, at least for the time being. Being Katie now behind the net. Chipped around to the corner. See if he can hold on. And now Des Moines comes away with it. Back behind the net. Stop, reverse course. Des Moines finally gets it out of their zone. Good job there. That's all right. Puck. I'm trying to get numbers. Hard to see. Hit our own fellow player in the back. There, we clear it out to neutral ice. Back to Marble on defense. And, wow, we got lucky there. Back in pass at the point, and Des Moines player almost intercepted that. Cutler with it. Lost the handle. Out to Walsh, neutral ice. Back to defensive partner. He gains the red line as he gets rubbed out of the play. And sent down in deep as Marble and Preble go for a change. Hollingsworth and Edwards coming out now. Out to Hollingsworth at neutral ice, and then Des Moines picks that up, able to clear the zone once again. Back to Hollingsworth. Up off the glass gingerly. Busher sends that across. Edwards going to hustle there, try to hold that in. He gets pushed up against the boards. Des Moines comes away with it. Good back check. Come on, lift the stick. And a save. Good job there by the boys. I think that was caught up in Vince's pads, so the boys did hustle back there for some back check and kind of disrupted that scoring opportunity quite a bit. Face off win by us. Hollingsworth with it now. Sends it back near side. Samard there to pick that up. Backhands that out. So he's got Krinkle hauling getting there as our own boys are fighting for it. Hollingsworth with it, shot. His shot opportunity kind of broken up. Good job by Chase Evans covering back for Hollingsworth. Edwards with it, sends that cross ice, tries to get that Samard. Ooh, and there we go, our own boys, not talking, both players going for the puck at the same time. Samard backhands that up to Evans, but dumped back in our defensive zone. Des Moines, neutral ice, sent that in. Edwards with it, up off the boards to Magnus Crinklaw. Has the puck taken away from him. Hollingsworth tried to get that to Crinklaw up the middle of the ice, but Des Moines player was there. Across to Edwards now. He gains the blue line, stops, passes to Crinklaw. Bouncing puck. No one team really maintaining possession here the last 30 to 40 seconds. Nice job there by Walsh. Looking for somebody to pass to. Had that man on him. I guess from what I've seen this weekend, Des Moines is really good on that pressure. So.
Yeah, they don't let you have a lot of time.
No.
They're there.
Yep. All right, Walsh, Busher, Cutler, your forward. Wynn and Lee back on defense. Busher wins that back to Bobby Lee. He winds up, takes a shot, sends that about 6 foot wide. Back to Tyler Wynn at the point. Holds that down steady. Sends it towards the net, wide right. He was hoping he might have had a forward there on the right side. Everybody was pinched in on one side. Icing against Des Moines. Face-off comes around near side. Cutler there to pick that up. Tries to send that towards the net. Broken up. Cutler now. Backhand shot off of body. Bobby Lee sends that back behind the net. Walsh is there to pick that up. Back up to the point to Tyler Wynn. Tyler Wynn winds up, sends that in on net. Glove save by the goalie. Samard, Crinklaw, Evans taking the face off. Des Moines comes away with it. And nice little give and go and by Des Moines as they maintain possession. Sent back around far side. Proust there. Centering pass. Like I say, we've noticed that a lot yesterday too. They like getting behind the net. Send it out front, shot in and hit the crossbar and down. Did not go in. Another save there by Vince. Up to Luke Samard, full head of steam. He's got Evans with him. Over to Evans. Oh, pad save. Evans tried to go to the far side and the goalie just got his left leg out there to make that save. Sent back to Proust. Tried to get that on net, hit a couple bodies, bouncing to the corner. Battle up against the boards. Puck's tied up in skates. Des Moines comes away with it up off the glass and clears his own. Proust gets there first. Sent softly up the boards to Samard. Gets to the red line, dumps as the boys go for a change all around. Number 3 for Des Moines carries it in. Shot sent wide. Edward tries to backhand it up off. But Des Moines again covering the boards really well, like they did all last night too. A lot of times I'm seeing 1 or 2 of those Des Moines players sitting there along the wall. So
right.
I don't know if the boys might have another opportunity to look for an outlet pass kind of up the middle or off to the side.
Yeah, like you were saying yesterday, they cover the walls very well.
Yeah. Face-off goes back behind the net. Edwards with it there. Tied up in the corner. Edwards pins his man up against the boards. Spurts free. Shot goes off a Stonebreaker skate. Edwards with it now. Loses the handle. Comes around near side. Battle ensues along the boards in the corner as Des Moines comes away with out front. Broken up. Shot goes wide. Zone is not cleared. Sent in on net. Vinny just gloves that one down. That may have been going wide, but he opts to go for the face-off, which allows our boys to change the lines. All right, going to have Cutler pulling that back to his left side. He wins that one back to Tyler Wynn. Just taking out of the players that pressure once again. Cutler with it. Back, tried to backhand pass. The Des Moines players are on top of that one. We've been trying to do that quite a few times. Kicked out. Walsh there with it. Up off the glass to himself as he's hustling. He pokes it forward. So he gets held up. That should be an interference call. Kid raised his elbow and held his progress. All right, Des Moines in the corner as they get it out. Good stick check there by Tyler Wynn, breaking that up. Cutler with it now. Sends that over to Bobby Lees. He's cutting up the far side, dumps it in. Cutler goes to retrieve back behind the net. But Des Moines is there. Dumps behind our net. Tyler Wynn now leaves that for Bobby Lee. Back to Tyler Wynn. Luke Samard now with it. So he gains the red line. Goes into the zone. Held at the point by Tyler Wynn. Got nobody in front of the net looking for a potential deflection, and Wynn sends that on. Maybe looking for a rebound, and the goalie makes the stop.
That's the same goalie from last night, right? I believe.
Not sure. Maybe. Luke Samard with the shot broken up by the Des Moines player. I keep wanting to say Sioux City. Nice read and intercept there by Preble, keeping it in the zone, but Des Moines does come away with it. Long stretch pass. Way offsides. And offsides. The Des Moines player didn't touch it, but they blew the whistle anyway. Chase wins that back. Flipped up. Try to get Magnus, pokes that forward. We got numbers. Potential 3-on-1 over. Oh, just too much for Samard to handle. We almost had something set up there, but if Luke had been a lefty, that might have worked out a little better. Des Moines with it now.
Wrong side of the stick, unfortunately.
Yeah. Comes outside the zone, shot in on net. And no icing. Dumped in as some of our boys going for change. A couple of boys look gassed. Hopefully they had a good breakfast. Get some energy. Up off the glass, glove down by Bianchetti. Taken away by Des Moines. Shot in, blocker save. Marble there to pick that up. And Des Moines again with the pressure. Battle alongside the boards, and we're able to clear the zone. Back to Preble. Up to Elkins. So he gains the red line, takes it in. So he takes his shoulder. Good hit by Des Moines. But good follow up there by Bianchetti. Still back behind the net. Des Moines able to get it out once again. Sent back in behind the net. And Des Moines beats us to the puck. They were even going for a change behind the play. High flip up, Marble there, gets his stick lifted, but gets possession of the puck, sent up and around, but the Des Moines player's there to pick that up. Shot from the point, save. Oh, a rebound. I think Vince might have got a second save there. I'm not sure, either that or just a bad shot by Des Moines. Tipped in. Preble with it. We're going to be we just give the puck away at the point. We got to stop doing that. Shot across there's a Des Moines player by himself in front of our net. Shot in. Puck is still free. Good push down by Preble. We ought to send that down for an icing so we can get a change. Couple of opportunities there for Des Moines, and they couldn't put it in, thank goodness.
Right?
Ugh.
Yeah. Good job by Vince there, net.
Yeah. All right, fresh legs all around. Edwards, Hogsworth back on D. Walsh, Busher, Cutler. Busher wins that back to Edwards. Edwards, there's that little set play. Off the boards and up, just out of the reach of Cutler. Played back to Edwards, who has it knocked off his stick. Rolls, wow, on Vince. Walsh taps that forward to Busher. Nice little tap pass. As Busher carries it in, he's got Cutler going with him up the middle. Shot in, rebound. Oh, wow. Des Moines player pushed that through their own crease. Good hold there by Edwards. He pinched in. Edwards sends that back to Busher. Busher sends that back behind the net. Des Moines is able to clear once again. Hollingsworth sends that back. Cutler, a couple opportunities, can't get it into the zone. Glove down by Cutler. There's impeding his progress, no call. Edwards with it, loses an edge. He tried to cut. Oh, nice stick there, good job. I think that was Chase Evans helping recover after Edwards lost his edge. Battle along the boards. Des Moines comes away with it. Edwards broke that centering pass up. Backhand shot in, broken up. There's, man, Edwards with it. Loses the handle, he tries to get it out. Whiffs on it. Sent back in the corner. Des Moines still has possession across. Walsh now up off the boards and out, finally. Hollingsworth lays a hit. Edwards now battles back in the corner. Allows us to get possession of the puck, sent around to Luke Samard, who tries chipping it forward off the lineman's skate. Good stick by Luke. Good pressure. Crinklaw shot. Oh, wow. Good save by the goalie. Battle back behind the net. We get it. Shot, gloves, or save, pad save, 2 saves. Can't get anything past the goalie right now. Back behind the net, up top, and another kid just lost an edge. That proves his boys were going for a change. Good job. Samard has the puck taken away from him at the blue line. Preble now neutral ice. Punches up to Samard, but bounces over his stick to the Des Moines player. The Des Moines just on point with their passes. That one was too hard for our boys to handle. And behind Crinklaw at neutral ice. Pass forward, good hustle by Busher. Shot in, save, up in the netting. Wow, and
Dang it, too, because he had a trailer with him.
Yeah.
Just needed a good rebound there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think the goalie saw that, and maybe he played that just perfectly, angled the stick so it would go up and out of play, not giving a rebound opportunity for us. All right, a minute 31 left in the first. I think after Des Moines scored, we've kind of picked up our legs a little bit. Back behind the net, Tyler Wynn leaves it for Bobby Lee, as he drops it back. Puck bouncing around. Tyler Wynn now with it. Tied up along the boards. Centering pass broken up. Shot. Save. Wow. Out to the point. We're just not doing good at all trying to clear the puck. Out to the point. Shot blocked by Cutler and cleared out with 45 seconds left in the period. Cutler and Busher going for a change behind the play. Bobby Lee by himself as he loses an edge. That's the third kid I've seen lose their edge in the last couple of minutes. Shot in, save, up off the glass and down. And they waved off that, puck must have died down. Des Moines with possession, a long stretch pass. Oh, wow, we pinched in too soon, and a great save by Vince. As Hollingworth picks that up, drops it back for Simard, and smartly opts to just tie it up in the waning seconds of the period. There was a battle along the far side boards, and the Des Moines player took the worst of it, and refs jumped in real quick to break anything up. So, all right, after one, we trail 1-0. All right, I guess we'll take a 15-minute break for them to examine the ice. We'll be back. few seconds before they start up the second period.
I think it's got colder in here.
I believe you're right.
I mean, it's like crazy.
Yeah. By the period, it keeps getting colder.
The steam coming off the coffee down here.
Yep. No joke in here. And don't we play Thursday in Lincoln?
Thursday in Lincoln, yeah.
And that rink is aptly named the Icebox. So,
right. I've got another name for it, but I won't mention that.
All right. Hopefully the boys will be energized here.
Got a couple good snacks.
Yeah. Some quick energy during the break. Face off win, quick shot in. Held up Busher, providing pressure back behind the net. Des Moines going to come away with it. Out neutral ice. Hollingsworth hustles back to get there. Back behind the net. Edwards with it now. Tapped up, flipped up, but once again, not out. We're just not connecting with our passes. Oh. Wow. Puck bouncing on Des Moines there, luckily. So again, that little flip up right there is not working for us. One of our boys loses the puck. Braden clears it off to the side. Now up off the glass and down. Throw and icing. Changing the line all around for the boys. All right, Evans now lining up for the face-off in the corner. Wins that one back. Preble reverses course, takes it back behind the net, makes a move out. He's going to skate it forward, has his stick lifted, taken away from him. Shot in, blocker save. Chipped up, Evans. We got an odd man rush. He's got Crinklaw with him. Shot. Oh, just missed the left post. Held in by Preble at the point, but loses an edge. And Crinklaw loses the handle at the blue line. Glove down. Tried to center that over. Evans with it now. Sends that near side to Bruce. Bruce, being a lefty, didn't have much of a good angle for a shot and sends it behind the net. Des Moines with some good stick handling, able to get, and wow, we let that kid get around us. I don't understand. And he goes in sliding and knocks the net off the posts. I don't know if our defense wasn't paying attention to there, and I don't know how that guy got behind us.
The bigger thing is how that puck made it all the way through there with nobody touching it.
Yeah, I know. So, all right. Fresh legs again. Bianchetti now taking the face off just outside the blue line. Des Moines wins. Mishandled on the pass. Elkins hustles back to provide some pressure as they go D to D. Up to neutral ice. Mishandled the puck. Sent up and in. And icing is called. So the face-off will come all the way back down. Push back to Des Moines. Held in initially by Stonebreaker. Now he picks that up at neutral ice, sends that back in behind the net. The goalie leaves it for his players. And just Des Moines able to clear it. Wind at Bobby Lee. Stonebreaker backhands that up. Out neutral ice. Tyler Wynn chips it forward, so he's going to chase that down. Des Moines able to come away with it. We just cannot maintain possession. And there's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nice hustle back by Tyler Wynn. See, kind of breaks that opportunity up and took away that scoring opportunity, thank goodness. cleared up and out. Backhanded back out of the zone once again as we had Cutler coming off the bench. No icing as the goalie came out to play it. Busher held it in, but now cleared the zone to get around Bobby Lee and carry it in. Good stick check there by Tyler Wynn. Another stick check, knocking it off their Des Moines player's stick. Cleared down. That'll be an icing on us. Cutler lines it for the face-off. Still tied up in skates. Still squirts free. Good job by Walsh to pick that up and carry it up neutral ice. He dumps that in. Battle back in the corner. Chipped around. Cutler's going to get there first, but Des Moines is able to pick that up. Carries it in. Lost the handle for a moment. Back behind the net as Edwards throws a little bit of a shoulder, but Des Moines still keeps possession. We take the puck away from him. Let's go, boys. Pass across to Walsh. Oh, he tried to backhand that over to Evans. Oh, still bouncing on net. Free, second shot. Puck still free, squirts free. Shot, and there we go. That's what happens. Good job. I think that was Walsh with the goal.
Was, yeah.
The goalie made 3 or 4 saves there, but just squirted it out to his right side. We brought it back over and put it in the back of the net to tie the game up.
The thing is, nobody at the net knew where it was besides Walsh standing there. He was just waiting for it to come out, and it came out. Good job by the boys. Good pressure.
Yeah.
Way to keep working.
Keeping at it. All right. All right, tie game. Face off one back to Marble and gives the puck away. Not good, but wow. And Marble recognizes what he did. He slammed his stick on the ice. So he tried to pass that over to Preble, but they're pulling him off and putting Bruce back out there. We got 7 defensemen today, so I think Bruce and Marble are opting to change out there with Preble. That other line, face off one back. Preble gets knocked off. Again, there's that pressure. Magnus Krinkle with it, carries it up and in, takes it wide. Centering pass just behind everybody. Bruce holds that in at the point. Des Moines now behind the net. We're not providing any pressure. We're going to take some good stick there, good hold by Preble, but Des Moines still has it. High flip up and out. Glove down. That'll be a hand pass. Yep. Because Luke gloved that down and was not able to touch it before his teammate. So again, a hand pass from teammate to teammate can happen in the defensive zone, but not at neutral ice nor in the offensive zone.
Yeah, it just came off Luke just too hard, too hot.
Yeah.
He played it well.
He did. It was the right play to make. He just Des Moines played him well, so. Face off, goes back to our boys. Bobby Lee with it now. Sends that across to Tyler Wynn. Back near side to Ian Zach. Back to Bobby Lee. And a giveaway. Shot in, blocker save. Bobby Lee picks that up, backhands it out of the zone. No icing. It must have hit off the Des Moines player at the blue line. Good pressure there by Elkins. Good job. And Zach there now to pick that up. Tries to get it back to the point. Tied up along the boards. The battle squirts free. Tried to get that over to Tyler Wynn. Is just a little bit behind him outside the blue line. Bobby Lee over to Tyler Wynn. And tapped to the Des Moines player. Tyler Wynn now with it. Gets it out of the zone to Bianchetti. Nobody really getting puck possession right now. Des Moines sends that in, bouncing puck in on Vince. Oh my gosh, wow. Miscommunications. We're going for a change. Nice pass up to Cutler. He's got nobody hustling back with him. The little boys are going for a change behind the play. Hustle by Busher to get to the puck. Cutler picks that up, shot in, free, and nice.
Nice job.
Perfect. Example, we had Walsh out front where before we've seen, I mentioned something earlier where some of the forwards were pinched on one side. Walsh stayed out front. Busher put that shot in on net and allowed Walsh to pick that rebound up right there. So we take the lead, 2-1.
Yeah, another thing is there's putting that puck towards the net.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other thing too. Yeah. It's like great job by Cutler to get that back over there and Walsh to be in the right spot.
Face off one back to Edwards. Chips it up off the boards to Walsh. Battle on the boards. Edwards now picks it up off the Des Moines player and tried to send it in. Oh, I think Braden got slashed. Uh-oh. He's hurting. I don't think his stick's laying on the ice. That's in, and he just went down on the bench. Hopefully he's okay. I think he got slashed pretty hard. Back across. Follow up. Rebound. Cutler comes out. Hollingsworth now sends that back in deep. Des Moines lost the handle at the blue line. Greenclaw carries it in now. A one-time shot off the Des Moines player. Chase Evans goes to pick up his own puck. I'm to go back and watch that. Gage, if you're home watching, I don't know if you go back and watch and see if you could see if he was slashed on that, please, and text me and let me know. He's still on the bench over there, so. Face off. Initially won by us, but Des Moines holds it in. Shot broken up. Pass tried to get it up to Greenclaw as he was cutting out neutral ice, but held in by Des Moines. Good stick check. Back outside the zone. Sent in. Bruce there tries to get it up and off. Shot goes over the back of the net. Another follow-up shot saved by Vince. Oh, we cannot clear the zone. Oh my gosh. There we go. Finally, Luke Samard with it. Has Greenclaw going with him. Offsides. Greenclaw couldn't get stopped. And a whistle after the play. They're going to send Chase to the box. I was watching Creek on the far side. I don't know what happened. Did Chase shoot that puck? Did you see, Scott? Do you know? Or
no, I didn't. I wasn't. I was looking at Greenclaw across the way. Looks like Kinder wants to know also what's happening.
Yeah.
Or what he did. They didn't make a call to what it was.
Yeah, I never saw anything. I'm going to have to check the website here in a minute. face off. Des Moines with it. Back up. They set up their power play. Shot in, save, rebound. And we couldn't clear, and Des Moines players right there to pick that up to tie the game up. Yeah, I went back, so my Gage, I see your message, no slash, and I went back and just watched the video. Yeah, Braden went to go send it in, and with his left arm up, the kid came in and hit him and probably pushed his elbow up into his shoulder socket. All right, face off neutral ice. We win that, and glove down. Oh, his Cutler takes a big hit, but good hockey play. He jumps right back up. Oh, and now we need to keep our wits about us. We want to start getting interference. Is that on us or them? On
it's
them.
On them.
All
yeah,
right.
It was in front of the net there.
Yeah. All right, Evans with, bounces over Cutler's stick. And we know they're going to give pressure. That's what they've done all weekend long. And we focus on that, and we mishandle the puck and give it away. Now hustle back to the puck, boys. All right, let's make them pay. We lose the handle again. Shot saved by Vince. Let's pick it up. Let's go. Come on, guys. We know they're going to give pressure on us. Evans chips that forward into the zone. Lays the reverse hit so he can maintain possession of the puck. Back out to the point, held in by Cutler. And we got nobody at the blue line for him to pass over to. Odd man rush, break. Again, we had nobody back to help. Odd man rush, and that kid just lifts the puck over Vince's left shoulder in that top right corner, and they score shorthanded. 3-2 lead, so 2 quick goals by Des Moines to take the lead once again. Face off. We finally get possession. Tyler Wynn. Again, we got still another minute of power play left. Carried in by Bobby Lee. Back behind the net. Set our power play up, boys. Sent to Busher. Back to Bobby Lee at the point. Busher now take that shot. He was aiming for that opposite side. Good setup. The goalie just made a good save there. Bobby Lee behind the net. Passed up to, and a giveaway by Preble. What are we doing? Oh my gosh. Our boys just cannot focus up and out of play. Turnover after turnover is going to bite us in the butt.
Yeah, again, just trying to do too much, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've seen, I guess the boys haven't recognized yet, they're going to put pressure on us even if they're on the penalty kill. So 24 seconds left in our power play. We need to make something of this if we can. Face off. Des Moines is battling there. They come away with it. Maintaining control. Get on him, provide some pressure. Smart doing so as he goes back. Sent down, no icing, so they're still on a penalty kill. Pass out, and Des Moines now back up to full strength. Chase chips that forward to Samar as he hustles, and he goes into the boards awkwardly, but he gets up. And Des Moines comes away with it. Cross-ice pass, carried in, and offsides. 6:02 left in the second. We had 2 unanswered goals to take the lead, and then we allowed 2 unanswered goals from Des Moines to take it back. All right.
Looks like Edwards is good. He's coming back on there.
Yeah, he and Hollingsworth were getting ready to come on, and they pulled him back on the bench real quick, so it looks like Braden's okay. Face off. We win that, chip that down in, and wow, no icing. As Chase lays a good shoulder into that kid. Des Moines still able to come away with it and carry it into the zone. And mishandled that pass. Magnus loses his stick. He's going to pick it back up, get back into the zone. Des Moines out behind the net. As they send it up top. Cross, shot, and again, what a beautiful sliding save by Vince.
That hole was this big.
It was, and he got over there quickly. I don't think
that was a great job by Vince
there. That rebound just kicked out right to that Des Moines player. All right, now Edwards and Hollingworth back out there. I think Edwards just took maybe a stinger on his left shoulder from what it looked like. So, all right. Let's get Des Moines wins face-off, quick shot in. Hit a couple bodies out front, and we could have carried that up the left side, but we sent it back up through neutral ice. Hollingsworth with it now, sends that down in on net. And the goalie just makes the initial save, and good pressure there by Elkins. Out to the point. Held in still. If we can get possession of the puck and maintain, which we can't. Now out to Edwards. Edwards sends that back in, opposite corner. Des Moines, wow, mishandled the puck. Given away right in front of the net, but they're able to come away with it. Bobby Lee goes over to get the net, or get the puck. I think take behind the net. Oh, mishandled by Des Moines. See if we can take advantage of this. Stonebreaker now sends a shot in off the goalie's pad. And Des Moines with it now. We're allowing them just to skate with it in the zone. Good stick check there by Wynn. Allows Busher to come away with it. Up to Walsh, near side. Drop for Busher. Oh, good read there. Good communication by the boys. Busher sends it back behind the net. Cutler gets there. But we didn't. We could have pinched in maybe there to try to hold that in. Glove down by Tyler Wynn at neutral ice. Up and in our bench out of play. All right, 3:46 left. Face off one by Des Moines. Bad pass. Tyler picks that up, sends that in. Glove down. That should be an icing.
Nope.
No. Wow. They waved that one off too. Just like you said yesterday, they kind of letting things go this weekend. Nice little looking pass out. There we go. Walsh. We got Rush. Oh, just a little bit too much sauce on that pass. Over to Bobby Lee. Tyler Wynn now sends that back in on net. Nobody in front of the net to pick up that rebound. High flip up and out. Bobby Lee goes back to get it. Up off the glass down in, and that will be an icing. Ooh, ooh. A couple of extra shoves there behind the net. Oh, he gave Cutler a roughing or a slash there for his his efforts, some things that could have been avoided. The ref was watching the whole time, those boys battling. And the ref's like, just calm down. Yeah, that was just one little extra poke there that wasn't needed. That hopefully that doesn't turn around and bite us in the butt. 3:03 left in the second. They're trying to figure out who's coming off. Chase comes off since we're a man short for the penalty. Face off one by Des Moines. They set their power play up, back up top. Continue pass the puck around. Good breakup of that, and wow, just bounced in Des Moines' favor, and luckily that shot went high on net. Pass across, shot blocked by Krinkle off his skates. Can't allow him to skate in like that. Shot goes up and out of play. With the minute 25 left in the penalty to Cutler. As Edwards and Hollingsworth, Walsh, and Busher come out now. Face-off was initially won by Walsh. He tried to pull in that back, but it got tied up in skates. Back up top. All right. Sent back. We had the give and go. Edwards gets there and has his. Oh, there's a delay. Should be a delay of game or unsportsmanlike. That should not have happened. They need to call that because that kid took Braden's stick and shoved it down to neutral ice. You can't do that. It's a BS call. Unfortunately, the ref was not looking in that direction. Yeah, Braden's trying to plead his case because that was absolute bull crap. And now the coaches are trying to plead their case as well. Braden's stick was initially held on to and dragged out of his hands, and then the player picked it up, pushed it to neutral ice. Now they're putting somebody else back in the box. I think. No, maybe they're asking, they're going to see if the linesman saw anything, possibly. I don't know. Because that took Braden out of the play completely.
Right.
Well, nope, they're putting, I guess they're giving us a bench minor because Roeder's going to the box now. So it's nothing we could do there. Unfortunately, that's what happens when you get. Braden's going to be pissed off now. I've seen him many times, so you better watch out. That's what happens sometimes when you don't have one ref, unfortunately. They can't see everything. All right, Des Moines on the power play once again. Maintain possession, skates in. Braden knocks his man down. Here our boys on the bench get excited over that play. Maybe this will be something we can get the boys energized a little bit. Shot one time from the point. Vince sees that the whole way. Braden having words with that kid he laid out. They're still talking about the hit. All right. Face off Busher. Won by Des Moines. Back up to the top. Shot in, hit a body out front. That's, I don't know. That's Evans. He took that. He's kind of limping gently off to the bench. If it hit him in a bad place. All right, 58 seconds left in the penalty. A minute left in the second period. I'll check the website here during the intermission to find out what they assessed for that penalty that Roder serving. Nice slide over by Vince to make that pad save there. Shot from the point, and all right, 32 seconds left in the penalty, 37.7 seconds left in the period. Face off one by Des Moines. So they cycle the puck around up top. Send across, shot in, pad save by Vince. Good clear by Busher back behind the net. Yeah, they just tied up on the corner. Final 6 seconds. We're going to try to just pin it up against the boards. We do, and that's going to be the period. So I do have the website pulled up. Yeah, they just assessed a bench minor, so I'm assuming the coaches had a few words with the refs that they didn't appreciate, and they put us back in the box. Right. So unfortunate series of events there for our boys, but they're still not out of it. We saw that yesterday. Hopefully they'll come out in the third period fired up like they did last night. So, all right, we'll take a 15-minute break, and we'll be back for the third. Time to start the third period. Let's hope we see the same thing we saw last night in the third period. Different outcome, but the pressure and the enthusiasm
Right.
and the hustle.
Yeah, the hustle, yeah.
Yeah, two of the penalties there at the end hurt us. The one they assessed to Cutler, which they scored upon. And then the questioning, I'm assuming by the bench, which resulted in our bench minor about what happened with Braden's stick when he got it ripped out of his hands and then thrown back down the ice. But that's in the past. We've got to focus on the next 17 minutes here.
Yeah, just focus on getting the first one, right?
Yep.
One at a time.
One at a time, absolutely. And we can do it. We did it yesterday. All right. They had a different line of forward set up, and they're bringing out a different line now. So we're going to start with Samard, Crinklaw, and Evans. Bouncing puck on the drop. Sent over. Samard's going to get there first. Pushed forward for Crinklaw and underneath his stick as Des Moines comes away with it behind the net. And they come up. They got some speed on them there. Good break up. Good job there by Evans to help clear that out. Shot in. Up off the glass, and that'll clear out. Pass intercepted by Hollingsworth. He takes an elbow up high. Edwards with it now, up off the glass behind Crinklaw. And wow, Des Moines maintained possession. Shot. I don't know if that went wide or if Vince got a piece of it. The net just got hit and came off. Edwards chipped that up to. They got the net reset back behind us as the play's back in the Des Moines defensive zone. Long stretch pass out to Preble. They're going for a change. We couldn't make anything of it. Puck back down. Preble once again. He stops and reverses course back behind the net. And they're going to give that pressure. Walsh tips it out. But Des Moines gets there first. Tipped in and up, actually up and out of play by Des Moines players. Face off at center ice. Des Moines got a good team.
They do.
Yeah. We see it in their speed and their passing and the setups they have with some of their plays. So
yeah, just well positioned, right? They know where to go with the puck, and every time it seems like.
Yeah. And again, miscommunication. Who's going to go for the puck there? We come away with it. Busher with it. Out to Walsh. Stops. Gains the red line. Dumps that in deep. Cutler centering pattern. Puts that on net. The goalie sticks that one aside. Defense going for a change. Nice play there by Preble, and Des Moines is offside, so it gives us time to come away with it. Oh, mishandled the puck. Evans up over to Walsh. Just bounced off Cutler's stick. Des Moines now behind the net. Walsh goes for a change behind the play. Good save there by Vance and pushes that aside. Pass up and out. That's going to be on net, so no icing. Our boys are going for a change behind the play. Tyler Wynn picks it up as he comes off the bench with a little bit of oomph in his step. Puts a shot in on net, and the goalie gloves that one down.
Good quick shot there by Tyler.
Yeah. As I was saying, Des Moines has a good team. I think it's the best team we've played so far. We've kind of stayed up with them, and for the most part. So puck back behind the net. Tyler gets there first as his stick gets hooked, but no call. We're still able to clear the zone. Elkins providing pressure back in Des Moines' defensive zone. Good outlet pass. So looks like we're setting up the trap at neutral ice. Bianchetti, gotta get back on sides. So Des Moines with the puck, long stretch pass. Broken up there by Bobby Lee. Bianchetti with it now, gets that out the neutral ice. Some of our boys going for a change behind the play. Good read by Tyler Wynn to break that up. Oh, and they say we're offsides. I guess Tyler Wynn maybe just got over. Yeah. All right, face off just outside the blue line. Chase Evans sets up for that. Push that one forward. And Des Moines has it neutral ice and taken away by Magnus as he takes a hit. Gets knocked down. Edwards with it, sends that back up to Simard. Tries to pass that over. Des Moines players losing an edge. Oh, giveaway by Des Moines. Wow, Des Moines able to recover. Back to Hollingsworth. Up off the glass to Krinkle. Makes a couple moves to get around the Des Moines player. Knocked off his stick. Edwards now getting the line sent back in. Des Moines behind the net. As Edwards is covering his man out at center ice. Tipped in. Edwards goes after that. Has it knocked off his stick. Tied up. Still battle along the boards. Des Moines comes away with that. Puck's like being a magnet to their stick all weekend. It really is. Shot in. Saved by Vince. I don't know if those were words with the ref or if Edwards was talking to Vince. I don't know. Face-off win, shot, covered up by Vince. 12 minutes left, down 2 goals. Face-off one back to our boys, but we can't get possession of the puck. Tied up in feet, boards, send across to Preble up to Walsh. Man, we try to dump it in, and it's always hitting bodies. No puck bounces have gone our way this weekend for the most part. Good job by Busher. Up but not out. Back behind the net once again. Marble there. Backhand shot. Pad save by Vince. Out to the point. Another shot in and a save by Vince once again. Wow. I wonder if they're putting shots on net on the website. I need to see those stats. Well, they haven't updated it. All right, face off high up off the glass, but again, not cleared. See, right on the Des Moines player stick once again. Goodness. Shots on goal in favor of Des Moines, 31-16. So yeah, they're definitely out shooting us. Huck, we clear the zone off a stick. Good, trip by Elkins and no call by the ref. I don't see an arm up in the air. Missed opportunity. Des Moines whiffs on that. Stick in the lane on that shot. Back to Elkins. We can get it up and out. Elka's now chasing it. Bouncing puck there. Flipped up, that'll be icing. So our boys are going for a change. All right, 10:28 left in the third.
Let's get one bounce our way. Let's go.
Yeah. Just one lucky fortuitous bounce here if we can. Evans wins that back to Edwards. Edwards stops the versus course. Opts to, tries to backhand it up off of Samard. One time it wasn't on the Des Moines player being stuck to him. Yes. Shot blocked out by Krinkles. He's going to hustle to it, and we know he's got some speed and a good shot. Oh, he went for that backhand that he likes doing, and he just rolled up on the edge on him there at the last second. Up and out of play. Didn't get a good backhand on it, and then he lost an edge, went down the boards, but he hopped right up. All right, 10:56 left in the third, or excuse me, 9:56. I say 10. Just under 10 minutes. Cutler wins that face-off. Busher back to Cutler back behind the net. Up to the point. Good. Edwards winds up. Wow, it came off his stick weird. He didn't get all of that there. Walsh gets rubbed out behind the play. Behind the net, off the body. Bouncing. Slash. Yeah, okay, they finally got that one. Came down hard across his stick. So power play opportunity for the boys here. Let's make the most of it. Des Moines wins the face-off, so they will clear that down. Hollingsworth goes back to get that. And no pressure there by Des Moines at the time being. Over. Up off the boards, and nice little, they got numbers. Oh, miscommunication there. Evans out front. Back behind. See if we can set up our power play. Back up top to the point. Hollingsworth with it now. Sends that across. Out to Walsh. He loses the handle. Out to the point. Hollingsworth over to Krinkle. Walsh. Oh, pass broken up by Des Moines, and they're going to be able to pick that up, clear it out, neutral ice. Hollingsworth now carries it back in. Good job by Holly. He gets rubbed out behind the net, but he maintains possession of the puck. Back to Hollingsworth. Out to the point. Shot blocked by Des Moines. That comes outside the zone. Pressure again, and just again, Des Moines been able all weekend to take the puck away from us. Up off the glass, down, Hollingsworth with it. Long stretch pass to Walsh as Des Moines was going for a change, trying for the top right corner and goes wide. Busher opts to pick it up behind the net. So we got 19 seconds left in the penalty to Des Moines. Left for Chase Evans as he comes up with it. He gets rubbed out of the play, takes a shoulder. And he gives one back. Busher with it at the line. Shot in, goes just wide. Evans shot just over the top of the net. Bobby Lee shot. And we're being assessed a slashing penalty. I think that's going against Chase Evans. I think frustrations are setting in a little bit. Could lead to some chippiness here. seen quite a few chirps back and forth amongst the boys.
Yeah, I think it's the intensity's going to ramp up here.
Yeah. All right, 7:24 left, down 4-2. We saw one last night. I'd like to see another shorthanded power play or shorthanded goal tonight or today if we could. Samard with the faceoff wins that back. Oh, wow. Dead board there. It's weird.
Sounded weird.
Yeah. Come on with it up top. Sent it back behind the net. Try the kid cheating in behind, and Tyler Wynn blocks that shot and was able to clear it. Good job by Tyler Wynn there. One comes out from behind their net, drops it back. Cross, good stick in the lane there. Keeping them out. Trying to deny them entering the blue line, but they get in there. Greenclaw tying it up. Oh, giveaway. Mishandled. Des Moines resets. Neutral ice. Dumps it in deep. Tyler Wynn's going to get there first. Send it off the boards and hit the stanchion and kind of bounced out oddly to our favor. Des Moines with it. Carries up over the blue line. Sent in wide. Preble up but not out. Up top. He's wanting that shot. There we're winding up. Nope. Opts to pass it behind the net. Wow, goes between a couple players' legs. Des Moines maintains possession. 15 seconds left in the penalty. Off of Busher's boot. Shot. Didn't make it through. Held in at the point. Des Moines shot in. Blocker save. We're back to full strength. Des Moines is really good at maintaining possession of the puck. And poked off the stick there, but right to the Des Moines player. That's going to come outside the zone. Preble picks it up behind the net. Up to Cutler near side. Big Sauce pass out to Greenclaw. Has it knocked off his stick, but he gives chase back behind the net. Preble gloves that one down. And a little odd man rush. Good hustle by Samard coming back to help provide some defense if it was needed. He's been hustling all weekend. Bruce with it. Breaks that up, man. Now Greenclaw up the middle. A couple of the boys going for a change behind the play. Glove down at the point by Bruce. Sent back in behind the net. Tipped out neutral center ice. Hollingsworth to Bruce. Pass broken up by Des Moines. Back to Hollingsworth. Oh, and again, oof. Hollingsworth lays a big shoulder there. What's the man in front? Another big hit by Hollingsworth. No icing. Bruce goes off. Edwards comes out. Smart off. Busher out. Quick shot in. Quick pad save there by Vince. Edwards to Cutler. Cutler clears the zone. But we just can't connect with any passes, it seems. Shot and save by Vince. Thank all our boys.
I was just going to say, when's the timeout coming?
So, timeout Omaha. All right. Oh, mercy. Partner's drawing up something on the board there. The boys are watching intently. All right, timeout over. It leaves us with 3:12 left in the third period. We need to find a way to get a couple of quick goals here if possible. So, let's see. Have Busher and Cutler. Cutler's going to take the face off since it's at this side, and he's a lefty. Pulls that one back for the win. Up off the glass, and that'll be an icing. I'm not sure that's how we wanted to draw that one up, but. All right, we'll set up and do it again. Face off. Des Moines wins that one. Shot in. Hit something trickled wide. Backhand shot went kind of on net. Busher now can't clear it. Shot goes wide. We break that up. Busher out to Walsh, and it was tipped. No icing. Walsh gets there first and can't keep the puck on his stick behind the net there. Good poke check there by Tyler Wynn. Cutler carries it in, tries a centering pass to Busher, and quick shot just missed wide right. Busher now tries a centering pass. Up off the glass and out and down, and that's going to die. No ice, and we pulled our goalie. So with 2:12 left. Long stretch pass to Walsh. I don't know if that was. And wow, we lost the handle to a Preble shot. Free, and that's going to go down, and I think that's going to be just wide. It is. No icing. Tipped in. The goalie's going for a goal. That'll be icing. He was trying. Minute 37 left, 2 goals down. We just can't keep the puck on our stick to get anything going there. So, we don't get any Sioux City extended
right.
plays at our bench or time at our bench. Yeah, we got too many out there, so only 6. All right, we got too many guys. We got 6 on the ice. And they already said up they're not going to allow Edwards to come out. Puck drop, out to the point, shot in. Save and rebound, centering pass. Still free, and now the goalie covers up. A couple extra shoves afterwards. And the refs get in there quickly like they're supposed to, as opposed to what we saw last week. And what we saw last week is when they didn't get in there is when we saw Hollingsworth wound up getting kicked out of the game and getting that game. So, all right. Face off, one back to Hollingsworth. But hit a couple of sticks and cleared down. Should be an yep. Linesman's got his arm up in the air, so an icing. Minute 20 left. Evans with the face off. Pushes that one right on net. Shot on net real quick. Follow. Oh, that hit the crossbar, I think. Second shot, rebound just missed. Back corner, glove down by Hollingsworth. Oh, just wide, and we got this icing. We got lucky there because we had a Des Moines player going in. 1:02 left. All right. See, Evans is going to set up to pull this one back, I think, but it's tied up in skates. They're doing theirs, just tying up the bodies. Oh, tried to get that to Magnus that went off the Des Moines player's skate. There we go, over to Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth now gets around somebody, takes it in, shot, and glove save. I'd like to see that shot a little bit lower to hope for a rebound there, because we had Magnus cutting in. Cut with the face off. I don't know if he's going to try to push that forward or pull it back. He pushes forward, try to get a quick shot in, and covered up by the goalie. And again, good job by the refs getting in there real quick. Line up for the face-off once again. 38.9 seconds left. Win the face-off, quick shot, hit a body, tied back up. Crinklow with it, centering pass, broken up. Out to the point. Wynn has his shot blocked. Oh, there's that pressure by Des Moines. So, oh, we should have picked that up. Oh, good hit by Evans. Sent in, and there's a late goal, empty net goal by Des Moines. And I don't know whose glove that is, but so it's going to wind up being a 5-2 loss tonight. Again, Des Moines, really good team. I think the best we've played so far. We've kind of maintained or held our own for the most part, especially last night. Today, just, I don't know. Yeah.
Again, just like you said earlier, it's just the fact that it just was on their sticks the whole time, right?
Yep. Yeah.
You know, we couldn't.
Yeah, we just couldn't get control of the puck, unfortunately.
Right.
So, puck stop, there's going to lay on it. All right. Another key today, I think, was the face-offs. We didn't win as many today as we did last night. I don't think Des Moines dominated there. So, good hockey team, Des Moines. We'll see them again, I'm sure. Hopefully, we can get our little bit of a payback, get a couple wins when they come see us in Omaha.
Right.
So, again, thanks everybody for tuning in. We have a game Thursday night against Lincoln. Next weekend we are off, so just one game this coming week, and Thanksgiving's another weird week. We'll play the night before Thanksgiving in Kansas City, come back home to celebrate Thanksgiving, and off to Cedar Rapids that weekend. So a lot of travel coming up. Anyway, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys hopefully Thursday.